Hi, I'm Brittany, and in this video I'm going to talk about Mars in Gemini. So, what is Mars, okay? Mars is our aggression, our anger, our sex drive, how we go after what we want, and it says a lot about our energy. For men, it shows the qualities that they find manly and the qualities that they will use to seduce a woman, and how they are in bed. And in women, Mars can show the type of man that sexually turns her on. Mars can show the lover, and Sun can show the husband. But in both sexes, it shows sex drive, um, energy, anger, how we go after what we want, sort of our sexy power that we have, okay? So people with Mars in Gemini are very intelligent people. They're very sharp and they're very quick-minded, and the mind is aggressive, okay? So these people are the real arguers. If they think something is wrong with what you're saying, they will let you know, and they will have a really good argument, and they will probably beat your ass because they're so intelligent. And once they start talking, you might not get a chance to talk for a while because they have a lot to say, and these people really talk a lot. They can be very good salespeople, very social. They can, they can sell anyone anything. And also, like at parties or just anywhere, but they can go out and make friends pretty easily and be quite comfortable in all social settings. Sometimes they can talk a lot because that's how they express their energies. It's how they go after what they want is they talk, and they get it through communicating. So the mental energy can be kind of exhausted after a while because it's vibrating at such a high intensity with Mars being ruled by the mind here. But generally it's really good they're really good with their hands in more than one way, okay? Let you think about that. They're very good with their hands. They're very good with things like driving and speaking, learning things. They're very intelligent. Yeah. Sexually, they spend a lot of time thinking about sex, and probably at an early age they were thinking about sex. Maybe they have sex early, or they watch a lot of porn or something, or they somehow get involved with sex early. Maybe they have an older sibling or someone that teaches them about it at a young age. So then they are very curious about it. They want to know everything there is to know about it, and they can pick up on things pretty well. So like they can be naturally quite good at sex because they're so able to learn things quickly. So they can jump right in at a super young age and be quite talented in the bedroom. But it's a very mental sign, so they can be kind of detached from their bodies, and sort of when they're having sex, they're thinking about what's going on, and they can actually be not as in tune with the body as some of the other Mars signs are because they're so in their mind, right? The men with this, in order to try to get you and bring you back to bed, they are going to talk to you. These are some of the men that you're going to feel like are a breath of fresh air because they actually want to talk to you. They enjoy talking. They want to know how your day was. They want to tell you about all the things that happened during their day. So in order to charm you, they will actually talk to you a lot, which is really, it's a nice feeling to be around one of these guys. They might talk a little bit too much, but they will talk to you, and they will be genuinely interested in your day and in you. And if you're intelligent and can keep up a conversation, they're going to be that much more interested in you. Same with the Mars and Gemini female. She's going to like a man who is intelligent, who is good at something, and who can keep a conversation going, and who can also be a funny guy. These people are funny. They are good with telling jokes. They're good with words. They're very sarcastic, and they want you to be able to fight back to them mentally, right? So they generally will like a more intelligent person. That is the kind of person that will turn them on, is someone that can fight back with them and their sarcastic remarks and things like that. So if you're not too smart or good with words, they might actually get pissed off. They can get pissed off when people can't keep up with them, but they need to realize their mental energy, their speed of thought and speech is very rapid. Not everybody will be able to keep up with them, and it doesn't mean the other people are boring. It's just everybody works differently, right? So there's going to be kind of an intellectual superiority with this sign, like, oh, this person can't even keep up with me, like they're so less smart than me. But it's not really, everybody's just different, right, and process things differently. Not everybody has Mars in Gemini. What else about Mars and Gemini? They like variety, okay? And they like to be moving around and doing different things and talking to different people. They don't want to stay at home all the time. They like to be out and about communicating with people. And sexually, they're going to want a wide variety of experiences. This is not the type of person that's going to want to settle down and marry their first sexual love. I mean, they might, but there's always going to be a part of them that thinks, well, I wonder what is out there. This is a very experimental sign. And when they are with one person, or if they aren't being with multiple people, they're going to want to try different things in the bedroom. So if you're with a Mars and Gemini person, they're probably not going to like to do it the same way all the time. They want to incorporate some interesting things into it, and just because they are so sexually curious, and it's not just sexually, they're curious about everything in life. These are the kind of people that can pick up a book, read one page, and then the next day they need to pick up a book and read another page, and then they're done with it. They're on to the next thing. They're bored of that book. Like, they're ready to move on. If there's some fixed sign or some Taurus in the chart, they can actually read a whole book. But the tendency is to scatter themselves and their energies, okay? Because that's just the way Gemini works. And these people can cover a lot of ground and actually end up being very knowledgeable on a lot of things, and not shy about expressing this knowledge either, because Mars is how we feel sexy, it's how we feel powerful, it's how we go after what we want. So these people need to communicate their strengths, they need to communicate to feel sexy, they need to communicate or they will suffocate, basically. So these are great friends to have, super fun people, very curious in sex and in life, and a lot of fun. But yeah, they can be very argumentative, and their words can cut deep and hurt like, oh man, because they can spot your weak points before you can. And when they're mad, they will use their words and they will wound so deeply. So Mars and Gemini, just a good thing to be aware that you do have this power, because they don't realize they're so able to hurt people like that. And people always remember what is said to them, right? And Mars and Gemini really has the power to inflict pain through the words, just because they're so intelligent, right? So something to watch out for, and that's how you're going to express anger too, because Mars is how we express anger. So these people will express it with their words, and those words can cut deep. But also, this could be a positive thing too, because they can really spot people's positive qualities, and they could express those to them, and those words will stay with the person for a lifetime also. So good and bad to every position. Anyways, that's a little bit about Mars and Gemini. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.